my ultimate goal is to be the best fighter possible, and I'll take anything that can get me to that level, and that's financial wise, that's fighting the best fighter. So if the best fighter is in PFR, then I'm gonna stay in PFR to beat the best fighter. If the world biggest belt to win in MMA at the time is the PFL belt, so I'm
opening ride and what has been a fantastic. Oh, his shot! Unbelievable!
I'm gonna stay in PFL to win that belt. If the options are all there in PFL, then I'm gonna stay in PFL to reach that. If not, then unfortunately I'll have to move on, because it's my career. At the end of the day, I want the biggest fights possible, the biggest paydays and the biggest promotion and legacy. And right now I'm doing that in PFR, so I'm happy where I am right now. So I don't think I'm gonna move anytime soon.
Everyone's talking about Dakota Ditcheva like she's untouchable, undefeated, unstoppable, the golden girl of women's flyweight MMA. But there's one fighter with the exact toolkit to shatter that perfect record, and her name is Shanelle Dyer.
The fight, just unstoppable pressure, and look at that shot just coming through here. I mean, it's just an absolute swarm. Phil DeFries had no choice but to step in here. Absolute right.
Sprinkle by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack.
With real knockout power and a striking pedigree that rivals anyone in the division, this London-born destroyer might be the nightmare Dakota's team has been quietly hoping to avoid.
Fight.
I want to build a very strong position here. It will be my first fight on Saturday, and after this fight I want to fight other girls, you know, to build my position here. You know, I want to be active, I want to fight and build my position.
The question isn't whether Shanelle can compete with Dakota. The real question is, can Dakota survive what Shanelle brings into the cage? Before we break this down, make sure you hit the subscribe button. This is the kind of deep analysis you won't find anywhere else, and if you care about real MMA breakdowns, you need to be here. Shanelle Dyer's journey started early. At just 9 years old in London, she walked into a Muay Thai gym and found her purpose. While other kids were worrying about school, Shanelle was learning how to throw knees, elbows, and dismantle opponents with precision. Her Muay Thai career became legendary long before MMA, over 100 wins, 27 titles, against real competition in one of the most technical striking arts on the planet. She wasn't just winning, she was breaking opponents down, forcing them to quit.
I talk about it time and time again, but that jab sets up
Nice 1-2s. Guy is throwing these big backhands now. Instead of not doing anything. Got out the big shot. Nice kick to the face again. Guy is so relaxed.
Watch her early fights and you'll notice a pattern. Shanelle doesn't rush. She applies pressure methodically. Front kicks that control space, hooks that weaken legs, strikes that don't just score, but damage. She makes opponents realize slowly and painfully that staying in there is a mistake. That dominance built everything that followed. The technique, the killer instinct, the ability to finish fights brutally.
So she's out. The ref, like I said, is getting super close.
He's already looking to see, okay, when can I come in? That still lives on to this day.
Yes, indeed. But the ref's looking. There you go. That's it.
But Shanelle knew elite MMA required more. After a close Muay Thai loss, she didn't complain, she adapted. She committed to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, understanding that complete fighters win championships. When she transitioned to MMA, everything clicked. Her long arms became weapons. Her striking translated immediately. Opponents tried to wrestle and found their takedowns shut down. Those who chose to strike ran into combinations from every angle.
So she is a two-time grappling in those striking combinations.
But the future champion soon adjusted,
You can already see the redness on the lead leg of the pole.
and the fatality shots were now in array.
Oh, back shot over the top, sorry. They're thrown at the speed of a jab. I mean, look at that.
Doing her best John Jones impression, out of nowhere, a vicious spinning elbow crashed her rival in a heap, starting with bombastic kicks to the knees.
That team straight down the center line. Finishing her combinations with kicks and catching people in the body unawares. Oh! Hey!
Kicks the leg out from under Cifuentes and right down into the guard.
Her employed her BJJ training.
Shanelle fought like a predator, calm, patient, explosive when the opening appeared. One early MMA performance announced her arrival. She stalked her opponent, landed heavy kicks to the face, and finished the fight so decisively, the referee had no choice but to step in. Her reputation as a finisher was born.
She might be able to try and pop. There we go. That's a good
Well timed.
He is. That's why her grappling is the secondary part of the game.
Incredible. Oh, nasty front kick. Nice. Cifuentes there. Of course, the southpaw stance. How impressive the footwork is. Right there on the body, I think. This is dropping. Oh, there's the kick. Landed it. Just impressive. That's how hard those punches. And then the right.
But real fighters are defined against elite opposition. That test came against Veronica Ezer, a proven striker. Early on, Shanelle faced pressure and discomfort. Lesser fighters would panic. Shanelle adjusted. She started chopping the legs, tightened her combinations. Then, out of nowhere, she landed a devastating spinning elbow. Instant knockout. A clear message to the division. This wasn't hype. This was danger. If you're enjoying this breakdown, subscribe now. This is where real fight analysis lives. That knockout earned Shanelle a PFL contract. On a bigger stage, she didn't hesitate. Against Luisa Cifuentes, she delivered a complete performance. Leg kicks, straight punches, body work, clinch control. When the fight hit the mat, her improved grappling showed. The decision was clear. Shanelle belonged. In 2024, she entered the PFL Europe tournament with $100,000 on the line. Her quarterfinal against Mariam Torchava became a lesson in underestimating elite striking. Torchava wanted grappling. Shanelle denied it effortlessly. Low kicks destroyed the base. Body shots drained energy. And when Torchava was compromised, the finish came. A perfectly timed high kick that ended the fight instantly. Clean, violent, viral. The semi-final brought Valentina Scatizzi, a fighter who had already shared the cage with Dakota Ditcheva. This fight mattered. Scatizzi pressured early, but Shanelle stayed composed, using kicks and counters to control distance.
On the side there.
Beautiful combination. Started that one with the low kick.
Ow!
Oh, that one wobbled Cifuentes. Best opportunity here.
I think Dyer could. Ooh!
Set up.
And the right hand goes out. That should have been a bit quicker there, you see, Sean. I think she would have landed it.
Shanelle Dyer.
When the fight heated up, Shanelle showed evolution, securing a takedown, controlling position, proving she wasn't just a striker anymore. Back on the feet, the damage piled up, kicks from every angle. A flying knee that would have ended most fighters. The fight went the distance, and Shanelle earned a split decision win. Not perfect, but champions don't need perfect. They need results. After her PFL run, Shanelle earned her shot on Dana White's Contender Series. One step away from the UFC. One step away from the biggest stage. And that brings us to the matchup everyone should be talking about. Shanelle Dyer versus Dakota Ditcheva. Both come from elite Muay Thai backgrounds. Both have over 100 fights in the art. Both understand timing, distance, and knockout mechanics. But there's a key difference. Shanelle has spent her career fighting dedicated strikers, specialists who lived and breathed Muay Thai. Her reach advantage allows her to land where others can't. In elite striking battles, inches matter.
Secured their places in December's championship.
They don't want to stand and trade. The confidence with kicks and catching people in the body unawares. Oh! Hey! Of Shanelle Dyer, which means that she can create space if she wants to. Shanelle's doing this arm that's been isolated. You can see her chop is clamped. Difficult to catch it in. Now she's circled to the back. Let's see if she starts to look to put hooks in on either side.
Her knockout power is undeniable. Spinning elbows, high kicks, flying knees. She doesn't need luck. She creates endings. Most importantly, she adapts. When Ezer challenged her, she solved it. When Scatizzi pressured her, she survived and won. That fight IQ paired with elite technique and real power makes her a nightmare matchup. Dakota Ditcheva is special, undefeated, dominant. But every fighter has that one opponent, the one style that asks uncomfortable questions. For Dakota, that fighter might be Shanelle Dyer, an elite striker with decades of experience. The reach to control range, the power to end fights instantly, the grappling defense to stay standing, and the mindset of someone who's been fighting killers her entire life. The MMA world is waiting. Two British destroyers, two elite prospects. When they finally meet, the hype will be real, and the danger even more so. Dakota may be undefeated now, but if anyone has the tools to test that record like never before, it's Shanelle Dyer. If this breakdown showed you why, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We're just getting started, and the next breakdown might be even more explosive.